Laura Sanko assesses prime Ilia Topuria versus prime Khabib Nurmagomedov fantasy fight. During a recent appearance on Submission Radio, former fighter turned UFC color commentator and analyst Laura Sanko was asked how she thinks Topuria would have fared against the consensus GOAT of his new weight class. While Sanko admitted that she hasn't seen enough from Topuria on the ground to suggest he could withstand Khabib Nurmagomedov's offense there, she could also envision the Spaniard being the first to KO the 29-0 ex-champ. Ilia's boxing is far too dangerous. I think that the only pathway for Khabib to beat someone like Ilia in this hypothetical that we're running with here would of course be on the ground. We're yet to see Ilia's ground game tested against the elite of the elite. Obviously, he just fought Charles Oliveira, who was the greatest submission artist of all time. I'm only saying the fight didn't last long enough. He was tested on the ground for what, 45 seconds? I don't know that we know enough about Ilia's get-up game. There were some moments in the Bryce Mitchell fight when Bryce was on top and Ilia was a little bit stifled. So that's the only path to victory that I could see for Khabib. I could also see Khabib shooting from an ill-advised distance and getting knocked out. Last week, Ilia Topuria knocked out Charles Oliveira in the first round to become the new UFC lightweight champion, capturing the title vacated by Islam Makhachev. As a result, he dethroned the Russian from the #1 spot in the UFC pound-for-pound rankings. Alex Pereira rejects the notion Magomed Ankalaev is his toughest ever opponent. Pereira has become more active in recent weeks when it comes to addressing his future and teasing a return. That trend continued in a recent interview with the Schmo, during which he even pinpointed the likely time frame for his rematch against Ankalaev. "We are in talks with the UFC. We are gearing up. Let's see, maybe something around October," Pereira said. The promotion is set to stage 2 pay-per-views in that month, with UFC 320 expected to take place in Las Vegas on October 4th, and the annual Abu Dhabi numbered card a few weeks later. When he stands across from Ankalaev inside the cage again at either of those events, Pereira is certain that he won't be facing the hardest challenge of his career. "I've definitely fought tougher opponents," Pereira insisted. The situation itself on that day, UFC 313, the circumstances made him a hard opponent, but I've definitely fought people way harder than him.